Hello, YouTube universe. This is Bruce once more coming at you. Going out for a short ride. Today, our destination is Arundel Mills. Arundel Mills was built probably about 25 years ago, and it's a pretty large outlet center. Pretty large outlet center here in the northern Arundel area, and it became popular very quickly to the point where they built a casino to capitalize off the population going shopping. People were coming in from all over to go to Arundel Mills. They claim to be an outlet center. Whenever you think of outlet, you think of discount. But they called themselves an outlet without the discount. So I very rarely went there. But gonna kind of test the battery. I have 30% battery starting out. And I think it should be enough. When I left the house, it was 45. It should be enough. I think it should be enough. We'll test and see exactly what we can get out of these Wallke batteries. It's going to be about 7 miles to get there, which means it's going to be about 7 miles to get back. Overall, a paltry 15 miles. It's easy to say when I'm not overly exerting my energy, right? I have a typical route that I go. So it's about 6:15. Hopefully we'll get there by 7 o'clock. Easy, that should be easy. And we'll be back home.
The tour is now ahead of you. Prepare to turn right. You are back on the tour. Navigation will now continue. Next, keep right.
Okay, I'm gonna go back on the back on the bicycle computer. It wanted to take me another way, but I wanted to stick to
Now keep right.
the familiar route that I usually take. Just want to get over in the far lane.
Follow this way for 1.14 miles.
I'm kind of curious to see which way Komoot is going to take me. And again, I'm going to one of those places where it's no problem knowing how to get there by car, but I'm wondering which back way Komoot is going to take me. We have the BWI trail that we have access to. Want to give a big shout out to Bruce, I believe Heckner. He's also, besides having a cool name, besides having a very cool name, he's also a rider. So if you get a chance to check out his YouTube channel, he goes by Eclectic Bruce, and he's based in Charlestown, and he goes all over that area, the same where I do. Hopefully Lori and I will have a chance to meet him. We can go out on a dual ride. Won't that be cool? You know, the wonders of YouTube and Facebook. But he sounds like a pretty good, cool guy. Okay, so I see how Komoot is operating. I would have chosen to go another way along the trail, which is it's a longer route, but it's a more scenic route.
Go straight and continue on MD 170. Then go straight.
Away from the main traffic. But Komoot's taking me a more direct route that you would
250 feet, go straight.
take as if you were driving. They do have bicycle lanes, so it may not be such a bad idea.
Aviation Boulevard, MD 170.
Now to my left, I'm sorry, to my right, that's the, on my past rides, I've gone up that big hill, and you see me look at the airport. I'm a lot closer to the airport now, so I'm just gonna get off the bike so you can see how close we are to the airport with all the planes and everything. There's Frontier and UPS trains and stuff, and etc., etc., etc. I had a number of people tell me that they liked the last video. So if ever you like the video, give me a like so other people can see that you liked it. And if you're not subscribing, don't forget to subscribe, and you can see all the other tours that I have coming up. I appreciate it. Anthony Vales, thank you so very much for taking a look at it. That's my Wallke brother there. Both of us bought Wallkes about the same time and got on the Wallke Facebook page. And Anthony Whitfield, who's like a brother to me, and Anthony and I go back a long way, over 40 years of friendship. So how you doing?
0.51 miles.
Yeah, it does. I like your tires too. Enjoy the weekend.
You too, be careful.
Thanks, you too. Friendly people. You know, when you're out like this, among people, you can have those interactions. We would have never interacted like that if I were in a car. So, another reason why I appreciate getting out like this on these e-bikes. Now the entrance to the airport is to my but this kind of it brought me on a direct route to go to the airport. But I think if I would have taken the trail that I usually take, I think I would have gotten here sooner. It says we've been here for about 20 minutes, so this is a pretty busy intersection. This is the way that the local people come to get into the airport. Some motorists, I guess they don't see that many bicyclists, and they aren't exactly sure how to react to people on bicycles. Sometimes it's easier if they just pass us by, but I guess
Follow this way for 1,100 feet.
if the nature of people is to be courteous, you know, they kind of linger behind, and I'd rather that they just pass me. So I'll just slow down and wave them for them to pass me.
Keep left at the border. Then keep left. In 250 feet, keep left onto Aviation Boulevard, MD 170.
Oh, I misread my, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I misread the phone.
Keep left.
It says 18. When I first looked at it, I thought that meant it was 20, and I thought that was the time that it was to,
Keep left.
that I've been on the bike. But I think it may mean that's the time it is to get to my destination. So that's cool. If I can get there in 18 minutes, I'll get there way before the 7 o'clock that I thought that I was projecting.
In 750 feet, turn right and continue on Corridor Road.
Aha.
Then turn left.
So it is putting us on the trail up here.
Now turn right. Then turn
Well, I could have been on that trail a while back.
Now turn left onto BWI Trail.
Okay. So I'll put us on the trail, one of my favorite parts of the trail. I like the trees. So this is going to take me on a road that I went to a couple weeks ago.
Take the next right, then go straight.
And the title of that video is MDOT. And I don't think we'll be going in the opposite direction. MDOT is the acronym for
Right, then go straight.
Maryland Department of Transportation. For those of you who aren't from Maryland. But it's a beautiful day here. It's hard to believe.
Now continue straight on Stony Run Road.
It's going to be chilly tomorrow. I guess we'll have a cold front move through overnight. I'll be up in Delaware. With my baby. With my baby darling Lori. Figuring out where to go up there.
Left, then turn left.
We're starting to make plans for what's going to be, for us,
Left, then turn left.
our epic ride from BWI to Frederick, Maryland. That's about 55 miles.
Now turn left.
That should be a lot of fun.
Now keep left.
Okay. We'll turn it into
Stay for 2.16 miles.
we'll turn it into like a 3-day affair. We'll grow up like on a Friday or Saturday, and then it's going to take us about 4 hours to get there, I believe. Then we'll rest up and take our bikes out on the town. And the second day, we'll just take our bikes all around. That should be a lot of fun. I'll get to show you all where I grew up. The neighborhood I grew up in is right next to, it's called the Mount Olivet Cemetery, where you have some historical figures buried there, like Francis Scott Key and Barbara Fritchie. I know one of my favorite teachers is also buried there. Maybe go to her gravesite, pay my respects. And then we'll meet some friends. Maybe I'll you want to get a chance to meet a few of my friends that I grew up with, hopefully. They really built up back here. When I first moved down to this area from the New York City area, this all of this was nothing but woods. But as I said, since they built the Arundel Mills, they've built up all of these satellite. I guess it's a perfect place to build a company, because you're near Arundel Mills and a casino, and you're also right near the airport, so you can get go anywhere in the world from this area. There's a FedEx. FedEx has a number of IMC Parts Authority. I remember ordering some IMC auto parts when they were in Texas, and now they're here in Maryland. See, if I wasn't out on my bike, I would never know that. So you all, get yourself an e-bike. Get out in your community. If you're looking for an excellent e-bike, I would wholly recommend Wallke e-bike. Now my battery has depleted down to, it says 18%. And it's, we still have another 1.5 miles to go. So this is putting the bike through the test. Now, if I would, Arundel Mills district. So I believe that means we're close to it. Now, since this bike is in the red, it's requiring me to pedal up this hill. Normally the motor would have kicked in by now, but now it's requiring me to do a little more work. So I hope it doesn't cut out altogether, because then I'm going to have to be doing some real pedaling. Some real pedaling for real. And that is not going to be fun. Wow. So that tall building you see ahead, I believe that's part of the casino. Okay, I know where I am now. Now that church has always been there. That's an old church. That church that you see to the right, I mean, that was here when nothing was here. There used to be a house on the opposite corner, but that's since been knocked down. And they, that house had a produce stand, like an old country produce stand. And that's since I think that's just fell apart. So we're getting very close to Arundel Mills. You can tell by the traffic that we're real close, so I have to be on my P's and Q's. Sorry for the sniffles. It's a lot of cars, right? Maryland is one of the wealthiest states in the country, and I believe per capita the average income is around 70 to 80,000. That's due in part to the federal government. Okay, I should be turning right, but this traffic is so heavy. Try to go speed up. I think I'm cool now.
Next, keep right, then keep right.
So right through these trees. Now the buildings on the left-hand side, we're not here. I used to live not far from here, maybe like a half a mile from here when we first moved down from, as I said, the New York City area. I was up in New York City because I was acting then. I was acting modeling. And I started doing that down in the Washington, D.C. area. All right, so here's Arundel Mills, you all.
Now go straight, then in 250 feet.
We made it.
Arundel Mills Circle.
Wow, it's packed.
At this intersection, turn left onto Arundel Mills Circle.
I smell us. At first I thought I was smelling a skunk, but I understand that's what marijuana smells like these days.
You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map. You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map. Take the next right. Then in 1,000 feet, turn left onto Arundel Mills.
When I was growing up,
MD 713.
marijuana had like a weird odor, like it was, I guess that's why they called it weed. It smelled like weeds burning. But now the stuff they have now smells like burning rubber or a skunk. So I imagine they're probably putting all kind of stuff with it. Okay, we're gonna do a quick go around this entire complex and then head back home. People going shopping. I know. Since the pandemic has been through here, a lot of stores went out of business, and there's a whole new series of stores. Primark. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a clothing store. I haven't been here in ages. I remember when they first built it. I was here all the time, just out of curiosity. Out of curiosity. This is medieval times.
The tour is 170 feet left of you.
people have said they put on a good show there, but
Turn right.
I've never been to any of the shows there. When my daughter was younger, I think she went, but
You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map.
a lot of cops around here. They used to have a problem with crime around here. People from the cities will come here and either carjack people or how you doing? Hello. Hi. They pick out mothers of all people and rob mothers. Anybody with a baby carriage they would rob because they knew that they weren't going to fight back. Isn't that cowardly? There's a very large police presence here. I've passed probably a half a dozen cop cars so far. And so I don't think anybody's going to And to my left, that's the casino.
Take the next right.
I've never been there. There's also a casino in the city of Baltimore. I've been to that one. I haven't been to this one. I imagine that's what all this traffic is for. I'm just going to go up between these.
Now turn right, then make a U-turn.
Amen. Oh, this looks like Times Square here.
Be patient and wait. They can wait. Like the fuck? They don't got no damn patience. I'm a black one.
Now make a U-turn, then turn left.
When I was last here, none of this to my left was here. The casino was here, but they built on the casino since I was last here.
Automatic replanning is turned off. Take a
So
look
you
at
know
the
they're
map.
making millions and millions and millions of dollars. A lot of people didn't want this casino to come here, and they said, okay, we'll make you a deal. We'll give us a percentage of all of our revenue to your education system. So, you know, that got people to say that they, you know, to give their permission to come here, the voters. And after 8 or 9 years, not a penny went to our education system. So who has it? Who has all that money? Politicians, probably. Okay, that's Arundel Community College ahead. That's just an annex of it. And these big columns here, these are to
Detour is 0.28 miles right of you.
a movie theater. It's pretty cool because when they first opened it, it's set up like the Egyptians. You can see on the pillars there's hieroglyphs. Oh, go ahead. And they call it the Cinemark Egyptian 24s. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of it. Of Arundel Mills. You see all the people dining. Restaurants. Looks like something happened here. Wow, a lot of cop cars. Man, it looks like half of the Amarillo Police County force are here at the mall. There must be a lot more happening out here than they're letting the public know about for this strong police presence. I don't see this police presence when I go into Washington, D.C. So something's going on. How you doing? So the building ahead is Bass Pro Shops. Really cool in there. Huge. And that's a garage, I guess, for them to do install trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, you can go inside and they have boats and everything. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to get out of here. I see an exit right there. I don't know. I see a bunch of cars exiting. Okay, I still have 15% battery. And we'll see. Well, now it's 14%. It heard me say something. Okay, I see. I was blind, but now I see.
The tour is now ahead of you. Prepare to turn left.
Okay.
The tour is now ahead of you. Prepare to turn left. You are back on the tour. Navigation will now continue.
Figure out a way to get over here. There's a car. Who's patiently.
Take the next right.
We have the green, which is a good thing.
Turn left onto Arundel Mills Boulevard, 5713.
So there's no cars around, all the cars. And I'm gonna go left with these cars.
In 300 feet, turn left onto Arundel Mills Boulevard, 57. In 200 feet, turn left onto Arundel Mills Boulevard, 5713. Follow this way
Okay, I want to get out of this lane. And the rental cops are pretty cool. I've never been harassed by the cops here.
In 700 feet, go straight onto the Ridge Road.
So I believe we actually want to keep straight. So I have to, no cars coming.
Next, go straight.
Very well.
Now continue straight on New Ridge Road.
It's telling me to keep straight. Oh, I see. This Hilton Hotel used to be another hotel. And I wonder if they knocked that one. No, that one was right. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know they built this hotel. Hilton's Hotel here. So it seems like when I first started using YouTube or putting content on YouTube, I wanted to keep things to like 30 minutes. But as I'm going out, it seems like these rides are getting longer. And the content that I'm putting out is starting to get to be like 40, 50, even over an hour. It seems like I'm kind of experimenting because it seems like the longer videos get more views. But you all tell me, what would you rather see? Shorter videos or longer videos, or just kind of mix it up? So when I lived in this area, I can say now that I know what road I'm on, I didn't recognize it coming from BWI, but absolutely none of this was here. It was just all woods. There were a couple houses that had been here for decades along here, and all of this was just woods. And this 4-lane road was a little two-lane country road. So I'm kind of awestruck that all this has been constructed Back here, right under me nose. Right under me nose. I should make it home okay. I have like 10 more percent of battery. And that should be well enough. I wanted to see, when I first got this bicycle, it seemed like the battery would deplete very quickly. After about 40 miles, it seemed like there wasn't any energy. And I was very concerned because that's not why I bought the bike. But, you know, as I said, it's so valuable to belong to the Facebook page. Because people there, in particular, Tracy. What's happening, brother Tracy? Brother Tracy told me that, well, the way these batteries are built, it has to go on a few cycles for it to, you know, to condition the battery cells and to have them last longer. And he was absolutely right. So for those of you who like to go to the different YouTube channels, his YouTube channel is Enlightened Artist. It's either Enlightened Artist or Enlightened Artist. Excuse me, Tracy. And he specializes with Wallke bikes because he's sold on them as I am. And yeah, check them out. Well worth doing. Especially if you own a Wallke. It's well worth checking out Tracy.
Take the next right.
And Tracy's a very, very nice guy. You know, certain times you just meet people. I've never met him. He's located in either Iowa or Idaho, but very nice guy. Okay, I got back here quicker than what I had anticipated. So we're back at the airport.
Follow this way for 0.28 miles.
And I'm not gonna go the initial way that the commute program brought me. I'm gonna stick to the trail. And then I'm going to get ready to go to Delaware. And tomorrow we will be going.
Then turn left.
Lori and I will be going on an e-bike ride with you. And I'm looking forward to it.
Now turn left onto BW Bike Trail.
I hope you all are blessed to find a person to love in your life. That just means all the world to you. It makes the entire world seem different.
Follow this way for 0.34 miles.
When I'm out riding with Lori, all of these little rides seem different. She just has a loving energy about her that no other that I've ever met in my life compares to. So we'll be riding, going on a e-bike ride duet. telling me to make a right, but I'm going to stay on this trail. Oh, I kind of got off. I got sidetracked on the people, telling you the nice people. Well, what Tracy said is to on about the 4th or 5th battery charge,
Now turn left onto aviation.
I'll start to see more life out of this battery. So I remember on one particular ride, I wanted to see if I could kill the battery because I was getting so kind of frustrated with it.
Automatic replanning is turned off. Take a look at the map.
So unfortunately, at this portion of my ride, my hand accidentally hit the head of the camera and knocked it down so that I wasn't getting the proper footage that I needed. As you can see, that I'm just able to record the image of the ground, and that's not good. So with that, let's call it a day. Thank you for watching this far. I will see you soon. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, I did run out of battery and I had to pedal the last mile of that ride home. It wasn't too bad though. Take care, have a great weekend, and God bless. Bye-bye.